Hey, welcome to another Thrift Flips video. I'm very excited for this one because I scored hardcore at the thrift store. I was looking for holiday dresses, kind of like New Year's, Christmas type of deal, because I really don't have much. This is the first one. I am cooking right now and I think I may be burning everything. We're good. While we're waiting on my supper to cool, I'll go ahead and show you dress number one. This is dress number one. This is by far the most expensive thing that I got at the thrift store yesterday, and it cost me $6. I really like this dress. I think it's pretty cute. It's a wrap dress, but why are we in my kitchen? But what I don't love about it is this kind of frilly collar that goes all the way around. It's just a little, makes me feel a little circusy. I kind of want to get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of all of it because I like the look of these frills down here. So I was thinking that I would quickly get rid of maybe the part all the way around the collar, just like from the back to maybe right here, like where my collarbones hit. So the back of this dress looks like this. And it's very plain. So I was thinking I might be able to kind of take it back into a V, like an open back V type of design, and just kind of, we'll get into the specifics in a second, but that's what I'm thinking for this dress. So pretty simple, I'm hoping. Okay, before I get started on this dress though, I have to show you my other two dresses that I got at the thrift store. Both Zara, both for $1. Yeah. Okay, here's dress number two that I'm gonna upcycle. It's this bright orange Zara sheer top, very flowy, like you get the picture. It's super cute. Got it for $1, guys. $1. I think I'm just gonna do something really simple with the straps, but I wanna show you number three. And this is dress number three that I also got for $1. It is also Zara. Crazy. It's this beautiful like baby blue color. It's just such a pretty holiday dress and it's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm glad I stumbled upon it, but it does have some flaws. It has like a little tear down here in the V-neck and then a stain on it as well, which I'm hoping will come out, because if it doesn't, you know, obviously it's kind of like sadly not a score anymore. So we will see. So before I get started on my polka dot dress, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stain remover on the stain and see if I can let it sit while I work on my first upcycle. Okay, let's get started with circus dress. Since I wanna get rid of these frilly parts just around the collar and then also take the back into a V, I'm thinking that I'll just go ahead and cut the V shape in the back, because that's gonna automatically kind of, when I cut that piece of fabric out, get rid of all the frills that I want it to. So let's start there.
Sometimes I'm so home. Sometimes I know I'm so home. Sometimes I'm so home. Sometimes I know.
Okay, I think that worked out pretty well. Cutting off that part of the back, making it a V like this, got rid of the frills around the collar that I wanted, and now all I have to do is I'm going to just serge that part where I just cut off in the back, and then I'm gonna flip it under once and stitch, do a single stitch down that to finish it off, and then I'm gonna finish off these edges up here.
And becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you.
Okay, moving on to this bright orange dress. I have no issues with it, except that I would like to see the front two straps moved a little bit wider, closer to my shoulders. I think it's just more flattering that way. All I'm gonna do is just seam rip these front straps off. I'm just gonna move them over a little bit and stitch them back on. Super simple, but it's gonna make a big difference. So easy, so simple, done and done. Now, on to the last one, which is my personal favorite. That baby blue dress, remember that stain? I got it out. Yeah, baby. Check it out. No more stain. It was so easy. It came out like so quickly. If anyone is at all curious, this is what I used. OxyClean stain remover. I like use this on everything and it seriously does the trick every time. Worth it for $1. Okay, the stain, check, done. Stain is out, thank goodness. But now I have another obstacle to conquer with this dress, and so what I was thinking of doing is taking this part that's ripped here with the V-neck and kind of like flipping it over and stitching it, which it's gonna be far too hard, and knowing myself, it's chiffon or organza or whatever this material is. All I know is it's very hard to work with under the sewing machine, and it really doesn't look that bad. So this is just pretty much the problem. It's just like kind of fraying, but even when it's on me, even when I'm wearing it, it doesn't look that bad. So what I think I'm gonna do is just like cut these little tiny frays off and add some fray check on there. If you guys don't know what that is, just like this liquid. I've had it for literally ever. You can just add it on to the fray or a raw hem or a raw edge, and it'll kind of just like harden it in a way. So I don't really want to add much onto this because I don't want it to show up on it or anything. So I'm just going to try and trim it off, and really you can't even notice it, which is awesome. So I think I'm just going to steam the living heck out of this. Hopefully it'll look super nice. It's the next day, all my upcycles are finished, and I wanted to include a styling portion of this video of how I am personally possibly gonna style these 3 dresses. I wanted to include this because these dresses might kind of seem summery to you initially when you first saw them, and that's kind of how I thought of them myself. But then I thought about them in different ways and how I could accessorize and dress them up and down in different ways to make them, you know, wearable all year round and like around the holidays as well. So I'm very excited about this part. I just love styling so much.
So for the first outfit here, option is a very simple party outfit, I'd like to call it. So I just have on a couple items here paired with this lovely blue dress. And the first is these shoes. Oh my god, I love these shoes. They are actually from Zara. I did not thrift them. They honestly go with anything because they're just like this cool chrome color. Another variation you could do with these shoes is throw on some cool sheer socks like I have here. These are from Etsy and they just match so well with the dress, so I just kind of had to throw them on as an option. The last thing I threw on with this outfit is these simple disco party earrings, and these are just like cheap dollar store ornaments. I DIY'd these a couple years ago. So simple. So if you live in a colder place, you're gonna want to throw in a coat probably. The one that I threw on here is this 𝒻𝒾𝓃𝒹 kind of long trench coat. I feel like you can almost throw on anything, but it looks nice with all the silver and grays. So for my next variation of this dress, I'm kind of dumbing it down, making it a little bit more casual. And I'm throwing on a black belt here, one of my favorites. I thrifted this belt. It has all these silver animals on it. Very fun. And then I'm throwing on some black earrings to go with the black theme. And I have my leather jacket here. And then I also threw on these black boots. Also thrifted these. They're very comfy actually. So it's kind of like you can choose a theme almost of what you want to look like and then cater to that. So, you know, this one is kind of like I use the black, I use leather for a bit more of an edgier feel on this dress because, you know, it is powder blue. It's like chiffon and girly, but using all of these elements definitely makes it a bit more edgier or casual. And I really love that. And also if you live in a colder place, you know, I threw on this thrifted black coat. You know, it's thicker, but, you know, sticks with a black theme and still brings it all together. But it's going to definitely keep me warmer than that leather jacket. Next up, we have my polka dot dress here that I upcycled. First variation of it is just simple, threw on some nude pumps, and that's pretty much it. Nice and simple, you know, the dress does the talking. I really love how this turned out. I think it looks really nice with just the frills around the neckline, and then the back V-neck is super nice. Love it, gives a little bit of sass to it. For the next variation of this dress, I'm throwing on a little crew neck sweater with this, trying not to mess up my makeup. What I'm doing is I'm tucking the front bit into the wrap tie of the dress, and then I'm just kind of like pulling it out so that it kind of folds over and, you know, looks like it's tucked in for more of a like sweater and skirt look. I love doing this with dresses. You can like use all of your dresses as skirts and it's just the best. Next, I'm kind of going all in with the theme and putting a navy ribbon in my high pony here, tying a nice big bow. Apparently, I thought that was cute. So I threw on my Stuart Weitzman boots. I also thrifted those, and I just think it's kind of a fun little outfit. I feel very Ariana Grande in this. You know, just like a cute, playful take on this dress. For my next variation is I'm taking just a simple red ribbon. I literally scrounged around in my sewing and craft drawers for this styling portion because you can do that. Like, it's so simple. Just find stuff around your house and use it as accessories like I did with this ribbon. Kind of tied it onto the belt waistline of my dress for a more Christmassy version. I got a little Grinchy here and stole a couple ornaments from my tree, but don't worry, it was my own tree. It wasn't like a random child's tree that I stole from. So what I did was I just took the hooks off, and then I had these random like wire things that I actually talked about in my last video, and I just like hooked one on, and that's that. Why not? I'm pairing this Christmassy variation with my chrome heels because they're very party-like. This outfit's just so fun, and like I only added 2 things, the red belt and the earrings, and you know they match, and my wonderful dance moves. Yeah, can't handle myself in heels apparently. Last but not least is the orange dress. You know, I saw this as such a summery dress, and I was like, why not? Like, why not wear this for Christmas? I'm seeing all these vibrant colors in magazines and lookbooks and stuff, and it's like, why not? You know, just why not? So I paired it again, kept the chrome heels on, and just added this really cute long dainty necklace, which apparently this was never in focus here. I am so sorry. This is definitely a party vibe here. I pinned my hair back with just 2 simple bobby pins to complete that party, you know, dancey kind of vibe. Last look might be my favorite of all of them. This is a perfect example of how you could wear a maybe summery dress as a wintry dress. So I first paired this look with a thrifted black belt here, snake skin, and that kind of set the tone for the look that I was going for. Then I paired that with some tiered necklaces. I put on 3 of my favorites here, and then put in these super fun, frilly black dangly ones. And then the star of the show, my favorite things in the world right now are these boots that I got from Lulu's. They are my favorites. my favorites, my favorites. I love these boots to the moon. They're so cool, and I just loved how, you know, there was orange and the contrasting color of blue in these boots, and they just went perfectly with this dress. So I threw back my hair in a pony and then kind of threw this leather jacket into the mix, and it just kind of completed the look. So the theme that I kind of had going on here was like Western California. I had gold and black going on, you know, with a bit of edge there, and I just love it. You know, definitely such a fun thing to wear to a party. You know, you got the little bit of leg there between your skirt and your boots, which is always very flattering, and then you always have the option of throwing on something warmer.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of dual video of thrift flipping and a little style guide. I actually got super excited to style these dresses because I feel like almost anything can be worn year-round depending on how you style it. So this was super fun for me. I just love doing stuff like this. I hope you really enjoy your holiday season, whatever you're doing, and have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you soon.